It is with deep regret that we announce the death of George Charles, better known as Austin of Forger-Lib, Soufrière, who passed away at his residence on Wednesday, March 12, 2014 at 2:45 p.m. He was 60 years old. He was a former employee of Cunard Latoc Hotel, Jalousie Hotel, and American Drywall. Left to mourn his loving wife, Mary Ann Charles, better known as Christy, proprietress of Gopito Refreshment Bar. 4 children, 2 daughters. Blenda Mitchell, teacher at the Duga Combined School. Genevieve Charles, employed with the Ministry of Tourism, Heritage and Creative Industry. 2 sons, Alvin Charles, tour guide with Soufrière Foundation. Anthony Augustin, employed with Peter and Company Castries. 5 grandchildren, a Miss Jamal Lucian, student of the Castries Comprehensive School. Lindsay Mitchell, student of the Choiseul Secondary School. Naib Mitchell, student of the Duga Combined School. George Prosper Jr., student of the Camille Henry Memorial School. Kimani Augustin, student of the Carmen Rene Memorial School. 6 sisters, Mary Maffrey of England, Mary Rosella Charles of Crossland, Soufrière, Benedict Lyra Alcindor and Ramona Lancico of England, Mary Eunice Albert of Church Street, Soufrière, Maria Carmen Medilais of Martinique. 1 brother, Peter Charles, better known as Credo of Bouton, Soufrière. 12 brothers-in-law, Michelle Lennox Albert and Sylvester Charles of Soufrière, Patrick Maffrey, Joseph Alcindor and Titus Lancico of London, John Edward, Rudolph Felix, Ignatius Felix, Cyril Felix, all of Castries, Thomas Ephraim of Monsignor, Linus Felix and Guy Medilais of Martinique. 4 sisters-in-law, Juliana Felix and Ruth Pelage of Castries, Gloria of Bouton, Soufrière, Linda Charles of La Pointe, Choiseul, 23 nieces and 25 nephews of England, USA, Martinique and St. Lucia including Terry, Irvin and Marilyn Maffrey, Darrell James Rabes, Nicholas and Nigel Charles, Shirley Francis, Phyllis Octave, Raymond Johnson and Margaret Quinland, Rosemary Russell, Simon and Francis Charles, Robert Lancico, Patricia McLaurin, all of England, David Albert, Christina Mizell, Fidelis Edward, Sheila and Frederick Charles, all of New York, Matthew and Clara Macion of Castries, Ivanas of Martinique, Stephen Charles of Dennery, Marceline Jackson of Soufrière, John Clarence Charles, proprietor of Southwest Gas Station in Soufrière, William Charles, proprietor of American Drywall, Beverly Sasha Lee and Natalie of Bouton, Cyrena and Caius Alexander of Soufrière, George Charles of Forger-Lib, Alain, Karine, Guillaume, Terry and Sophie Medalais of Martinique, Corporal 444, Michael Albert of Soufrière Police Station, Sylvia Samuel, Antonia Ernest and Eric Albert of Soufrière, John Albert of Industry, Choiseul, Lucky Albert, employed with Soufrière Foundation. Other family members including Ricky Etienne, employed with Sugar Beach Resort, Corporal 82 Prosper of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, Michael Kendall Justin of Black Bay View Fort, Verlin St. Louis of Saltibus, the Charles family of Soufrière, the Nicholas family of Lafargue, Choiseul, the Obeus family of Choiseul, the Daisy family of Choiseul and Castries, the Charlemagne family of Choiseul and Castries, the Inglis and St. Rose family of Hospital Road, Castries, the Mondesi and Cauldron families of La Pointe and Soufrière. Close friends, Hera, Timam, Zita, Margaret, Ursula Curlin, Mr. Botti and Mervyn, all of Forger-Lib, Rosemita Edward of Pave, Ramo of Chateaubelair, Regis of Delsay, Virgie Francis of Crestland Soufrière, Cashton and Kenneth of Castries, Joanne Mitchell of La Retuette, Grace, Joan and Felix of Mont-Lacroix. Also left to mourn, doctors and nurses of St. Jude Hospital including Dr. Lorenzen, Dr. Wilbert Joseph, Dr. Mooney and Dr. Fassois, Nurse Monrose, Mrs. Popo of the Delta Health Center, Mrs. Cecilia Flavius, better known as Petrona of Bellevue View Fort, the entire community of Forger-Lib, Mont-Lacroix and La Pointe. The funeral service of the late George Charles, better known as Austin of Forger-Lib, Soufrière, will be held on Friday, 21st March 2014 at the Lady of the Assumption Catholic Church in Soufrière at 3:30 p.m. Then the body will be interred at the Soufrière Cemetery. Special note: transportation will be available from Delsay, Mont-la-Croix, Fort-Gelib, La Pointe, Industry, and other surrounding communities to transport persons to and from the funeral service. Buses will be passing through these areas from 2:30 p.m. Transportation will also be available near the Castries Cathedral for persons from Castries wishing to attend the funeral service. Bus leaves at 1:30 p.m. The body now lies at the Lazarus Funeral Home, Udok Road, Vieux Fort.